So 3 days ago? Yeah, 3 days ago, I put up this video. In this video, I was reviewing the Redox OS September release notes, and one thing that I thought was odd was one of the updates was that Ribbon had pulled wallpaper from Ubuntu and Pop! OS to put in Redox OS, which seemed odd to me because I mentioned this is like branding. The wallpaper for an operating system is literally like your logo. It's like your branding or your fingerprint. You can identify an operating system just by the wallpaper. So I thought it was odd to pull wallpaper from other operating systems and then put those into Redox. I don't know where this direction came from to do this. I just thought it was so odd. So in this video, I was talking about how ideally you would want to have the art community on your side, and you would want to work with the art community to come up with your own wallpaper, for Redox specifically. And one thing that I suggested was like a bounty or a art contest, saying whoever the winner of this art contest is, we will buy your wallpaper. So it was interesting how after that video, yesterday, so from after one day after the video, FUTO decides to have an art contest for $5,000. So that's just interesting, the timing between those two things, me putting up a video about art and then an art contest. The other thing is seeing here the way that the community, or at least the way that people on YouTube took to this. I don't know if it was presented well or not in this video, that it's an art contest. I mean, it says it in the title. It seems like there are a lot of people who they think an art contest is not a good thing because they believe they should be paid to enter their art into a competition. And their argument is, well, would you write if you're a developer, would you write an application for free to enter into a contest? This is how game jam competitions work, isn't it? And I don't see the problem in that, as long as winners are awarded and anything that is contributed through the contest, if it is used by FUTO should be paying for it. So I don't see what all the pushback is. The great thing is when you see a lot of people saying, no, this is a bad competition, this is a bad idea. Sometimes those are the people who are entering and they don't want other people to enter. When it comes to strategy and competitions, when you see a lot of hate saying, oh no, this is bad, I would never enter this, sometimes those are the people who are entering. You kind of have to take this with a grain of salt. Maybe there is a good argument in here. I didn't see any. It's a competition. If you set this aside as a competition and you just think of like the music world, you can go and pour your heart and soul into an album and pay so much money for recording and mastering and publishing. And if what you're producing is not what the audience that you want wants, if that audience doesn't want what you're producing, then they're not going to pay you for it. So I think a competition is completely reasonable. Whoever does the best is going to get paid. That's as simple as it gets. If a bunch of people are going to strike against this, then if a lower quality submission gets submitted and they win, you get the $5,000. I guess the main takeaway is just stick with a grain of salt when people are saying, oh no, don't enter this art competition, this is a bad idea. Because people who are entering will say that. So that's all. Have a wild and wonderful day.